Ere ebusiafo na wotwefo fro asanso atoye biom yeda wotwede amponyankopo ase se wode ye nkwa efri ye na enne Saturday Biribi Gyegye adwumadie yesanso ede Bremo from the studios of Onua TV na ansa na adwumadie no yede yebe hyase no na otwa se ne se ne fata no yetimi eye na wotwe etwa mu topic baako eba mu anka ye de ka yepemu no na nka ye say tribal war ne de ka ye mpe ewo Ghana ha Inti sanka beya yemfa ye social media platforms no yemfa promote unity, peace, love and solidarity. Na me guest baako eba show no so no oka asembi na in fact me gina sa platform yi so esre se senia mo hwe ye wo wiase afa na nyina ene senia asem no ekọ ba bia ene mo yawo a mo kan ye mo kire ye mo pa mu e de kire ye no yaje atum yenso haye pa enunti adwabro ni papa bi monaguchi ende se megina ha na me ankasa personally me platform ena sebe me frɛ no se omra na ye de yendi dwuma ena ekoba na sa enunti adwabro ni megina ha a me bo me din nyina ye Mona Lisa Abigail Sefako Semea me de chopa kese ema asante hene otumfo osetutu the second any asante mine nyina se me de chopa kese ema mu nyina asante hene wo ye papa ena asante mine mu ye yenua mu ni ho a yo yenso ye ni ho a mu ni ho enu nti ye stress bibi bia ekoso ewo Biribi Gyegye adwumadie so kasa bia ekoso a asante hene ene asante mine mu nyina mani anje ho no yenu ye hu yie pa ti ye de chopa kese Bremo na abaya efia poku a asem no ni titiriu ejina ne so no asanso frɛ no se omra na platform yi so a na okasa etia asante hene ene asante man mu ni nyina enu nti masanso de naba se onsambra platform yi so a na ombe render an unqualified apology emma utumfuo ene asante man nyina if you say biakoye de enoa ena ema Ghana yeti yenka ewo wiase afa ne nyina enu nti efia ma akwa aba
mona me jonso
bebi a igina sese die wiase nyina ehwe ye mo hwe wo nti hwe wo camera mu na eye ne ese de fata
rema atie fo ne ahwefo nyina adwo medin ede afia pokua ena nwumre megina ha me de achopa kese edema otumfo se tutu ababio a otosumienu asantemanra me kasa bia me kan ye manka ne yie me je me mfom so otum prekope me ye ne nana me ye ne ba me ye ne ofase me bo me mu asese na namfa me bo ne me mfom so nyina ncheme me wia me de chopa kese koma asanteman nyina baby asanteman no kopem wona owa manone wona owa Ghana ha achichi ni bencheye a me kasa me kan ye no ede ya obi abrewom me pa omoche o mo mfa ncheme man kasa yie me kasa no anko yie mesese mode beche baby akuma huru akodu bia no mesese mode beche me enya me bo apayo se me kasa tra atia otumfo ene asanteman na emom eyemano ene paaye nananu matra nkonwa mo wa asanteman mu medwan ato a se mo mfa ncheme me wi a me de achopa kese ekoma akwa man hene da sibre kwa mo Japan otosumienu nana oba ofase onana me di fia kan nana me bo mu ase sempa cha ofa cheme obi bia wo kwa mamu sa wo manone sa wo achichi ni benche ya me kasa me kan ye ede anim guase ne oyawo abre kwa man mesrese mo de beche me mankasa yie na mehye mo bo se ebi ensi biom ebi nsi biom meja Onua TV platform yi so epa media general management ene emu staff nyina chow se mekasa yi ede ohaw abrewo mo me mame ene me papa o mo de me ba wi aso chia me kwa me adofo akra me sro facha me sabio kafa cha nye sei ena wotete me eya no fom ene kasapa ena me kasa e ma ne traso eye kasa ntraso papa me sre so de be che me bia a me ye adwuma animguase bia aka wo nyina no me sre so mo de be che me eche EIB network mon fanche me ehye mo bo se ebi nsi biom me nan fofo me nuanom mabusua me dam animguase aka mo nyina no me pa ma chow ebi nsi biom me damase
if you am me dance e we for Biribi Gyegye and still okoso a wo hwe wo ye bone a ese se utimi e de ebe pacho enu nti asanteman ene asantehene ose tutu otumfuo the second oba muna ene onana ene obi biara kasa no anye ne de yesra mu mfa nchen na yesan so hya mu bo se ebi ensibium da if you say unity is strength eno ane ye hwehwe eda mo se bebre Biribi Gyegye adwumadi ebe koso den but in between time no mo ma menko as usual na menko yi ye trendy news ne topics e be discuss meba adwumadi no e de beto fom boko we ebusianfo Biribi Gyegye na wokoso a wo hwe ewo Onua TV na sene ye konoda no enkofo maso yasene me de adwumadi ebremu ye pese ye de aseda kese emom ye platinum packs no maso yasene me de adwumadi ebremu mo kiremu a wo party programs bi a wo beye a enuanesem ebebemu no enya fei na wo kwakwohwe plate and as a rubber bowls atoto na mom platinum packs very quality, very durable. And you know, all the time, occasion be a party so bibia obeye a de eduane a yebedi and ebebe no na platinum pack say omo number 1 and 84 ebetimi afro omo numbers so 0243 908607 and that's 0244 281117 platinum packs almost say enjoy your meal reflow sanitary pad obasime bia ansana obefro so your basime no bomodi and making sure say ye bio closet mo na che say reflow sanitary pad ewom send ye be at that special time of the month no na why very much comfortable nya fe na obehye ntade ebi mu so antimi hye reflow sanitary pad de uyusu dia atade bia person so betimi ahye is seamless quality durable materials and omodi reflow sanitary pad no mo kire mu a 84 ebetimi afro mo e was 055 111 1169 and as obetimi akwa mo website www.reflowlimited.com and I say on social media platforms ni nyina reflow limited obetimi ameki o orders ewo hono mo pharmacies supermarkets bibia 84 obetimi afre yefriwa GMR Industries Ghana Limited, our more wager, Michremwa, darling lemon drink, and XYZ red wine, almost as we estimate a bremo, share. Most of your cocktails are no say a darling lemon drink and a XYZ red wine and a mixologist, a papa, it's immediately good cocktails that they are bringing. Ye chini me na enkomo panso so GMR Industries Ghana Limited or more producers of darling lemon drink and XYZ red wine. Na etufo ebetimi afre omo ewo 0243 485812 and that's 0243 310 280. Almost say, darling lemon, feel it, taste it, and zozy. Out insecticide spray. Out insecticide spray. And I'm saying, malaria friend, malaria dear. Minye bichache. Enka no dear. Nanka 2-3 months be as I say me malaria. But ever since out insecticide spray, or brain me be Mr. T use any mosquito coils, no. Nature say every flying and crawling insect be a intimate me fear. Inti no me mama nkasa bebre out insecticide spray e buso uko supermarket bia uko baby bia obeko pharmacy bia obeko na open quality top notch insecticide sprayer na eye out insecticide spray and mosquito coil omo enomaso yase me de ebrem ye ka mo so say Facebook Onua TV pacho mo betimi akwa follow yen na ye streaming live ewo ehonomo yeah, other social media platforms, so yeah, the updates of Biribi show no ebe bremo ewo hono yeah, that must be straight. Me positive flyers na munim say and that dear ye benya top visitors aba be kan ho ayene omo ebe have a discussion. And then so your discussion is centered on the Ghana music industry and the movie industry as well. Enema bebre tochima ewo industry ni mu but ye dreams anema we nyina ho enu nti na ye 2 years efre Mr. Socrates Safo ye chairman for film classification committee ewo Ghana ha papa ma wakwaba
mejo subini aba
me hu t-shirt no
oh
that's very good. I said unam kroma na ufu baby na oye
free baby we are in a crazy season,
you know. Yeah, me hu sa na papa pacho bibi aboko
bibia da ne kwam bibia da ne kwam
ready ase
se da ho sa na da ho
me da se me tun sa frɛ wo na wampopo uti na eja na me nhyira wo ebusofo
enye kojo pa nka na me hu so oba na me si o
oh okay me da se ebusofo na me ankasa Makome Mutofe Kojo Preko Dankwa. As you all know, I affectionately call him Mikojo. Kojo so a media critic and also a president of FOCAP. Mikojo. Almost said them from Mikojo. They say Kojo Fobi Muyanum Kojo Fobi Omusha Mukoma and say Ajabroni Mikojo. Like me from Omo Mikojo.
That won't mean yes.
It didn't a signature name.
Straight. Oh yes, I have
me ma kwaba so bibia bokode
I think I name is pa
sa wo enya sem ketua Kojo it is last week was when you shape
what day pressure wo but
bibia fine e dey ready ase. All right, and now to the super part of my guest no nature say FBS yeah. Because I mean come once I met me aka bebre because minimum mo enyende yeah Abbas any Aminu me mama kwa when you pa my fine yo.
Thank you that's it.
All right. You guys have been in the system for a long time. Musti and mo composure no manage ho ankasa like my favorite song Kokra ye winner. Some when you money de nkofo je omo de mo na mo ye na sugar daddy say be gigi ye free mu nsem no. Mo na mo ye.
Say I pick bad time.
Say mo nye ska de.
Omo GNDS.
Say omo still omo
Say omo see ye na sugar daddy.
Oh sir. Say Gen Z is ni some na mo ye sugar daddy no. Oh, that's good. But mo nye ska de say sugar daddy say ja. Sugar na ye de kamudin mo na expensive de ka.
Ya da nyamia si we can
complain. But it is some projects no. More other projects be like getting to the latter part of the show no you be discuss it and because fans no share because you me need to be that no me will say embra omoye creative arts conference and a workshop media general hano with honorable Mark Okreku man say you were part of them let us say creative nankasa industry nankasa ye very concerned about now straight to your very first topic. Now say I think say me share an interview Zion Felix and one of these past high life musicians, maybe I think said during the Lord Kenya time, no, let me say, no, so WOHO, but this year no, we jai like we are seeing human to say no, we be say nyame afre no, so nyame de onyama okọ na na say bibia say bibia ti me daddy, but interview ni mo no or can be about the music industry, but me person ke yenko video no.
Okay.
Na you're picking it from there. For Mama yenko Zion Felix interview with one of your past high life musicians. And then nyame adwuma and oye Mama yenko emra sisia.
Pep baby akopem no. Sofo ne prophet bi adwen ama yetiri because ye nyi Yesu ne nsem hu ne ni. Ye de ne ye. Selassie, those are the kind of things we follow. Enti madam for the buy say chale yanko pe anko for friend malam but nkramo for mama tia say malam your training ti edrowra juju correct juju man. So we went and met this guy was a shaman so the omo ho bebre good ti ko hu guy say but so mebo mama be hetia be gidin but
to help you with the music career.
Yes, and you na say akachi boy say hetia man for enya to agase di akire ejo mani wo de ota na atie otade ba ko bi ntia say so 10 ye ho na ne makoyi man ntia enwum na ne de koi and by the na me ne ye joint album na ke ba out na obia afa ne kwan enu tia ma ye mienu ekobo mu no aha ya kotena se guys me bo mama ba gidi boss akese nkom sa akese but on a condition boy say ni abre we were so desperate to make it so ye nhwe side effects condition is say we blade fufro and the mama madam for no also we try nsa say emoja ba on fe mu ne bosom so efe bibi suman to me a tie shrine echi ahomode ode ye adwuma no ye fe mu suman so na won kana koma so ade
On twa na moja amrekeke nse on twa
so pe moja na ya ade say covenant no
to obo oje se so on twa firi na moja
on tin nsa ne kakra
na moja mbra. Okay,
to madam for ne ye ode ma me me kai me nsa we me so me ye kan ya koma so ade kire to me no na kakra na ye firi ho no madam for no ne edro wura no edi nkomo bi wo mu krom kasem me man tiase ba na ye me se bia wo ma na e kon masem keke but later na be hu ne san nkomo no mu di ni se omo fa menye rituals e ma madam for no me breki me kai one night ye ko Obonu FM DJ Lalo no ye Friday night flavor ano se kasare ni bia ye ne na ye ti ma kwaba anajo be 10 11 to 12 na be am kwa so ne ye per psalms recite by like chant psalms, the book of Psalms. Inti me Biribi ma ko be Psalm 20 na me kan. So I was reading Psalms and Ajona be 11 thereabout. Na who say bibia powura me. I didn't wura me say the would bibia hye bibum boom. And then all of a sudden my thoughts and sight began to change.
Ebusiafo and na call me Nazareth na motion exclusive interview with Zion Felix. Nature say, and your topic for discussion, no, ye per se ye share how musicians, no, and I say whether upcoming and I say existing ones, no, how omutimi go to the extreme to do anything by all means at all costs to get the fame, and no a major discussion and it applies to the movie industry as well. Mikojo, yeah. But I don't know who feel say new artists no my band saying no, young ones no. What do you think is making them like as a more shortcut be edenya or fame because they feel say ebia say if I'm not mistaken say me bo obi ti Stone Boy, me bo obi ti Shatawale who used to be Bandana na me bo the Daddy Lumbers ne, you know, like I mean the whole genre. Utimi who say we have a history of how they started almost step by step now almost saying we have it but new ones no maban and saying no I say your friend is an EP.
Yeah,
and the bakuba and yaba and then say omuye famous.
Yeah.
What do you think is pushing them to do that?
Well,
Why do you think like say no more shortcuts no to get the fame. You find say maybe the Stone Boys and the Saminis are more brave for many years to get, you know. Or more per se within a span of maybe 6 months and that's 1 year, no, or multimedia that's fame. What would you think?
But I say, almost say, sir, topic we know. It comes with too many things. One, there's something we call fame, our boss. There's another thing that you want to see. Obi or wom say movie, say music, or per se onya a wom. Na oshe the way I never see corner. It's becoming more dangerous for the youth now. It's to say the omo yeno, if it doesn't exist, and come on yet. Omo ye be feel say omo fa eye bibi mu and some be do bibi me do no. Bebre na so no efa kwiti kwan so e be do the same junction. Ema ne omo ye popular sin omo fa hard work ni mu no e ba ye no. So there is that cheap way and there's that hard work.
Okay.
Now, what is happening to the system is that most of them, like you rightly said, are not ready to learn the trade. Therefore, they want something shortcut to see them out there. Na sebio ubia suwe huomo. It's the same thing you find on social media where most people will tell Ayan Kwalane say, oh, sebio me yusu me ye wake a krebi and I'm dinya way. Me ye say and I'm di do her. Not telling them the real hard road no mu yusu, you know. And we've had so many examples where people have lied to these same kids that may ye hard work way, but they ended up saying, and your hard work, no, ye, no, no, or faculty crabis no dinya do dinya, you know. Inti abe adiebi ewo honum within every industry like that. Say musical, obiafo say ninyum no yantia, and say anya popular sana, obia enimuno. Just as call me Nyamiche, is that the name?
Nazareth.
Nazareth, Kano. Around that time, the heat was on. Around that time, when we say Nadam Fubi, Enyum Ekonenim, therefore, as a son so far a quiet business or the quiet dear so day. Little did you know, says our down for no crown AUSU, rather to even become bigger than what it is. I think that critically, within the space of showbiz, in Tremuda, this issue of people using shortcuts and going to a draw so entrim a WOHO. Let me give you a story. Football. There's a story of Chastela.
Yeah.
Coming out to tell all of us, Sebi, yede, appointing nine, ye, ne nine, a drawer be home, you boom man in name buye. Till now, Chastela and to me and survive.
Yeah.
There are numerous of issues that are happening within the same space.
And I think say Shamokwe.
Exactly.
Shamokwe.
Omuina fasadi ni muntina meka say enya die be fi honom. But it takes that boldness of somebody to do what they're doing. Ebi ma ye ama oma survive ama osisia no omo fame no omo hwehwe no. But they forget that it comes with a short time. Eye ade a waye no, but it comes with a clause. Other than ubefa the hard way, no, now it doesn't come with a clause, but rather it comes with that long-lasting, fame now per se winyano. But I think that they should come out now to educate the young ones. I think that will help. So Oma Nyanesa and Kolani Sisiano will continue to do it. Me no say Bebrenano will still want to be like FBS. But to me, nim kwanya FBS for fast to be do no. They think that they for baby and be because obi afa baby momehu and obi afa baby momo so much trauma say ofa ho ebe yi and ebi so afa ho mana yi amomo. Inti sade no wo ho nko ade a wo ye dan betumi afa ho akọ. So when I mention so I feel say it is hard time they may be saying no you're pushing them more. Na omote ase. The thing is that a talented human away, you know. Creativity comes with talent. talent na wo mumu. So when I mention so we need talent in idea, it will not come the way you have to see it come. Yeah. Just like the movie industry where sockets or be more me sure so be more experience on that where people feel that ain't you know say obey to me I'm a socket I'm a lead casted yeah and they said you obey harass and now sexual harassment my socket for Socrates to either sleep with her and then give her that role. It's the same thing so be so quite role so pepe.
Me papa Socrates or your soft nya de obey.
Onye be that you know.
So sorry.
Why be that crazy on camp but onye be that on to me yes so yeah.
Because you dey obeka na meti because you dey own Socrates fan.
Aba but 20 minutes ada.
And it's normal.
Yeah, aba 20 minutes ada. Semba.
Obua.
Why?
As a proposal for the back.
Also why?
On sign it.
Wa committee also why? Why back koda. So I mean a idea a what system. I think that we should find a way of educating them. The way I remember Socrates department at NFA wanting to stop television stations showing quite a fast way in Yeska. Okay, I say and Kolabi is a kaswa. Exactly. All these things are coming or cropping up from these challenges, and I think that more education will help. And yes, our part there, because they really want to see
I think that there was another one. So I think a young boy, I think 15, or also now so kune grandmother. So be kai sa story ni so.
Ono so sa. A bedding. See, yes, education in part there. A be hardware pa.
That's it. Socrates.
Yeah.
Now, would you say, Nancy, no, your young musicians na omabano. Utimi so biba otibubiwa utimi blow na actually na what to assume. Yenim says sometimes it can be due to maybe management issues and all that, but looking at senior. Most of these artists or more, especially musicians, or more social media, say no mutimi use that particular where they can shortcuts to fame. Obitimika say na also do papa koji odikoji a dresser ube famous. And then do you think say this particular thing has been the downfall or the cause of these young artists or mobile app? No more all of a sudden na fall off no. Do you think?
Well, opposition question ye mamia nke be me there because manhwe ya me started from a wrong point.
Yes.
So you want to say artists are omorize ya no follow.
No follow no. Yeah.
Dey so na gina ana say
yes. Do you think say it is in quest of passing these shortcuts to get the fame? Do you think say and also play a major role?
No.
What do you think is the
normal? Normal for an artist to rise and fall within a short time. Normal. A see bebre and yet a brutal now study history of some of the artists. A bit is Ike Turner rise brought in a tenor, he went down. Okay. A whole lot of stories are all study the life of creatives especially. Okay. Even footballers. Be me back up within a short time, man, or more cut down. Be free management, be free sumai.
Or more artists,
yeah, or more artists ni sumai. Then it be also how we good management. It be so how near man kitting be. But me more dear. Say a drew us some way. Yeah, Brano.
Yeah.
O Casano. Or say non qua sorry.
Okay.
Na omudi rasta yeah. But Okasa and drew baby no say sorry I no kono. No more kind psalms.
Rasta for no you no more kind psalms.
Ne, but niches no qua sorry.
There's a Bible psalms no more kind.
But just just qua sorry because no can say no qua sorry.
Also no call Rasta for now sorry.
There was a gathering, be a no
like a spiritual gathering.
Yeah.
Because Psalms is more of like a chanting.
Yeah.
What you say?
Because who say sorry?
Yeah.
or can say na on kwaso.
Yeah, the beginning, yeah.
Beginning or say on
Yeah,
kwaso.
now of course, Rasta.
One can say or Rastafarian.
Sorry.
No,
No,
sorry.
Rastafarian then in church, as in believing in Jesus Christ and as a baby. They have their way of doing their thing. They believe in spiritualism.
Rastafarians don't believe in Jesus.
No, that
Yeah,
what he's claiming. Like baby,
which kind of Rastafarian sect was that?
We would know.
Then we need to probe further.
Yes, of course.
We need to probe further because some because there are Rastafarian movements that the boss could beside Onua. They believe in the scriptures and things like that. So called Rasta, then the description he was giving Psalms. The description he was giving to the church, it's giving me some kakra. And mame in a way. The story no kind, your known story.
Okay.
Yeah, me ni homo, but your known story. No can ye. How better than say this case,
vivid be.
Me bo ya okan ye. Ya ti hansi aye discuss no. Me nim no.
Yeah.
Since now my friend me say ye be discussing we.
Okay.
You know, one of the ways to fame.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the ways to fame. Wabeka story no. Trendy all over.
But okay,
now
last one.
Getting to know him.
Do you think that this young artist almost obey some of the things that it me inside you almost say they should do all they can to get the fame and the money, would be as a result of some of artists nyamieshiro mo musika. Say na omo fronte omo musika omo cars omo ahunya de no. Do you think say on social media do you think that it could also be where these young ones who are getting the pressure from and to omo pese omo so omutimi yet what they can do to make money and also flaunt same?
Yes, it could be a normal asabno me pese ye kan say yes anansi nanse na aba. It's been there ever since since time memorial. It's been there. Any new trend be about say na youth no person ko hu obi na oye bibi mom no so be famous. No, it's been there ever since. But does it work? That is where the question is. Ubisamia, does it work? I started young.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very young. Now, me started, one, me nkwa sorry. Me jidi pa si nyankopon wo ho but me nim no. Me nim nyame. Ba me jidi ubisa me hwese na ewiase tie bibia na me jidi se nyame bi wo ho.
What in the din but just say wo nim no.
Me nti ni din da me friend nyame.
Say your friend nyame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But me jidi se nyame bi wo ho. I don't doubt it.
Okay. So what's your faith now on a
My
scale
faith,
of 100?
I believe there is a God.
Okay.
But all I do is that I make sure say I work. What I know I can do, I do it right. I don't offend anybody. I don't cheat. I don't steal. That is me. Okay. If you deal with me, I'm the realest person you can ever meet. And that is what has guided me all this while to baby amedri. The first thing I do is that I look at who I can help. That's all. First thing I do. Into be who men won't say young artists. Baby, yeti hansi si ya me dey you be chire kojo young artists or call baby wakofa Uber waka was sending me message, please can you send me some money, I'm stuck in an Uber. Fine, my
studio.
Yeah. Well, this is what I do and that is my religion if you ask me if there is any. I believe that is what always open doors for me.
Okay.
If you ask me, juju bi wo ha me no me juju a me. Yeah. Enti me obi ka kire me se wako bibi akoye juju ampa cho ye du sika oboa. Wanye hu ama.
And then that brings my mind.
Wanye hu I bet you. Juju bi ani ho atimi ye bibia ma obi. Sometimes you see you go and do any psychological.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
Aha. A mouth that psychological you say makoye bibi ni de. Ma me nyire me ho na me nye.
Okay.
Na afama but enye juju bi oye bibia akwa no ko ba bi na ekotwitwa ne nsa aye twa ne nsa kwa anye hu ni nua na obo modern no anye hu woni mi nipa dodo ko akwa ahwe ya ama ensa nsem no mpa cho we dia ma menka ne memfa ma no si wo this point say we nyai sa na ma na ye keka no bebre nso ye ntro bebre ye ntro man ko ba bia
o feel say bia obi be say
bebre
just or make some headlines or
yes,
no be can or forge
story and sometimes it comes from our gospel your friend is saying no they take that and then they use it to attract the gospel fraternity.
Okay.
Yeah, the Christian fraternity say, hey, we offer bun some more about ni afeni ya kwa no masa. Omo yes are the running industry ni down. Omo yes are ni mana. Intro no mutual intro do. I'm telling you. And yet true.
No, it's not saying that.
What is
I just sound all can. Let me just add up on your all can. It's not my 10 year, but let me just want to add up. WOHO,
bro,
there are.
It's certain. But so they say BB.
No, so yes, it's true.
The points are all here.
Oh, yeah, the points.
Now we are having the same argument. Now,
Argument okay different. So
see,
BB.
what he is trying to say. What he's trying to say is, I'm a Muslim. You are a Christian. We have somebody who believes in juju.
Yes,
right?
It's a tradition.
It's their religion. That's what they believe in. So if I'm a musician and I believe in juju, and I say I want to go there and ask for prayers, have I done anything wrong? No, because that is what I believe in. But that is between me and that juju. It has nothing to do with the public.
But it works.
It works for if you believe in it. Whatever you believe works for you.
Say 10% Socrates says, I didn't know.
No, and they all kind of say, unbelieving
he doesn't believe in it. So
if you don't believe in it, doesn't mean that
it doesn't exist. Yeah.
And I'm person manity says,
you only become a slave with busum bisa ujinidia. What you say? You only have to believe
me.
And yes, I
me experience it.
That's it.
Experience.
And I won't experience it. So, but I say what you say, WOHO.
But or believe say
yes, I
hear me say, bebre abeye gospel. Omucha santro. Baby, throw to say,
the story was concocted.
Yes,
okay,
for attraction.
Yeah, to say what to want baby a beshen no say movie.
Okay,
what am I saying? Like me who bebre asofo a omu preach a omu be concoct so ene me call ha ene me call Gyedro ene amwa me nti say nyankopon agene te say
win souls
Saul ni Paul asebo no
na ye nhwe so time or see time ade be wura ne mo no na all kind psalms, and psalms is a very powerful thing to do. Ebia one kind you crowd to me bodam that particular psalms now or crown. If you don't do it well, you can implicate your own self. Inti ebia ono na akọ friend busum bia, if truly it happens to him there, ono na akọ friend bibia affection has nothing to do with music or whatever.
Imagine that
we
see another
we show business, especially music no. Musicians, especially men, no. Say, do not all of them. Do na ebi mu timidity kakra. Just want say,
it has nothing to do with music. It's a personal life.
But you say when you be a blood na. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Sometimes na nieme bia na bi me yewa. Da bia Councillor Lutrot me born abaso niema o kire o say da bia obitimi wu na say o na niti ne na wu ye. But no, it's only the pathologists who can tell you what actually killed the person.
Yeah.
It's so board that no say e bia bosom na call on the born dama e bia ne o che say Rastafari o shishi we ni niema no e bi nso a it could be the we.
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe or medical problem or yare
but ebi so yare bi na wo na abefam nti mo mfa nkɔhye bosom.
Okay.
But wo kɔ bosom ho.
Yes. That's also kɔ bosom ho. And we need to establish the fact that he personally
somebody's belief
went to see the boss.
So we can't just be here and condemn somebody's religion. We be religion in bosom.
Let me say ana me papa ya bosom ya wu me tum. And I know all the in and out, and that's my worship, no. Because who are no, they have to condemn me, and we have to be careful. That's it. In the movie industry, you know, we share some of the Nigerian movies, you know, a lot of things, you know, started up. Say Biribi abeyo Bibi, it's all the mindset because it's my religion. Say me abusunia, if I worship idol or I worship whatever, I believe in it. It was for you, not for you. Enti no be akokatre say, oh, me call hono. And then now a fun movie be, no say na Biribi abeyo no.
almost movies too much.
Movies no motion. Movies no motion. Where did they get the inspiration from?
Okay, then let me put something on record. Let me put something on record. Let me put something on record. No can movie, no trim me more. All my movies where there are spiritual visitations and solutions, there is always the fetish or the traditionalists who solve the problem when it's spiritual, your friend is saying, not a pastor. In my movies.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you go to the traditionalist or this thing, and he will solve it. It's not. I don't use pastors to solve problems.
Because on Jindi.
And yes, being an African, I believe that as Africans we also have a
deity,
a spiritual.
It don't pastors.
No. Africans no. And sana your colonial masters never introduce God no. Now yeah Africans now we had other means of communicating with God.
Africa for the whole world is two famous religions, Christian, Muslim, and the ones worshiping idols. We can't take them out of it. Uko India, Uko China, that is what they believe in, and it's working for them.
Yeah, but they don't believe in juju.
Which one is the juju? Which one is the juju?
I feel like the question number. Because
how do you define?
The question number. Because when you say your tradition. Obian can juju. So say your tradition. Your Christian and your Muslim. All right? Ubo Muslim. And the man was telling you say even the word malam krano, he's been educated say enye obi oye edru.
Yeah.
So I say you be a teacher. So that's a good course.
Yeah.
But he's telling you say there is a bad course.
Which one
of
is
it?
Of the whole thing in the system.
But because
people have it.
What do you think? If to me call prophet now prophet catch say be yen koto oil now yen fa nchini kakra ngum no my direction be say yen fa yen use for yourself. What is wrong if malam so obi ba no na malam so e ka say bia Debbie
enya malam enya bisa ko malam
say malam for no omo ye teacher in the Islamic religion, right?
A teacher for board.
I know.
Yes.
In the Quran, isn't it?
Yes.
Instead of me using in Christians, as example. Say yet me call a pastor. How my name is this direction.
Pastor is not teacher. Pastor is a
in our religion.
It's not
in our Christian religion.
So pastor imam. Malam is somebody who teaches you the way. If it's complicated for you, he teaches you. That's why it's called malam. So when you come to him, he teaches you the way of the Quran. They'll tell you say the Quran when you recite this way, you say a seer kind of. Yes.
So now in the Christian religion to say you were pastor or you were prophet. It's your is a prophet. This one you seers.
Yeah.
Into your corner channel say my direction. If it means nothing to the world, and you say you are practicing any kind of juju then why is it a big deal if obi so come malam say malam e bia menyu me am to yi me ya enko echire ubetimi ahwemu ama me ahwe say denti na e bia menyu no timi ye de na so enya hit no is that what you are terming as juju?
No, I'm talking about juju where, like you rightly said, you are using something for something. I don't know. Odi bibi kwaji bibi.
Yes.
It has said odi nipa ekwa kwaji enimonyam na aba. And now they are ponchi bi and odwan bi kwa kosie na odi bibi aba. That one is very wrong. And then na opeso chire. And no na man for koye no.
And so he is basically talking about even so occultism.
Sort of.
Occultism.
Sort of. So when I mention
occultism.
Yes.
Is it evil?
And also it's another belief that people think say
what you don't believe in
it becomes evil.
No, Dabio, you see, and yet your own gene deal, and yet dear wakoya when. So for instance, if a colebi catcher me say, wakoda if one decam, so ye, we all know where these so claim the Sakawes and blah 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 came from. Where these young guys buy all these cars. We see them.
Where did the name Sakawa
come from? Why do you give the credit to the juju that
you know the genesis of Sakawa?
Wakoda coffin mu, right? Wakoda coffin mu ya catch us say be only obadan for enkoda.
Oh,
For 1 week.
Those are stories you heard, right?
And your stories, these are
No, wait.
Oh,
No.
if you see the one, if you see the honor, the like so said, unye be that dia.
You
Sana
won't
be
believe
hunu. But the point is that as I said, Bibi WOHO.
Yeah, mama for chalo.
There be
Frustration.
okay.
Dabra.
Frustration.
Dabra. Your frustration be twa loto. I mean, you frustration be twa loto.
Near mama for working loto.
Okay.
Omo kita loto people omo working. Frustration.
Any frustration.
Why do you say so?
Why are you saying frustration? Because you say working loto ma odi a say frustration.
Sandy, but there's always na mass crowd of fail mass.
Enye da bia no mudi.
I'm for two bet. And your boxing course.
It don't say omo mo go get drone ni ma no omo dey say omo working loto ni pepe.
That's frustration. Any frustration.
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 I'm also because you people, these are producers, and now you people are in the soup or you are in the field.
And they've had friends, their own friends going for the
Yes.
For the records.
Abbas, right? You are Abbas. I can't
For the
forget this
records,
face.
I'm also in the soup.
Yes,
Me, I am a movie producer.
Exactly.
You know, I'm also in the soup.
You are the soup with us.
Yes, I'm the outsider.
It's okay. What do you know? You are not directly linked to the soup.
Because
he is directly
You are the one
distribution.
producing.
And
You
you
are the
know-
one producing the superstars who attempted to go into the soup.
Wait.
No, but the friend any.
Me bacho unim. Say omo e beka so omo gi aduro pa no won say watwese ni. Wako pesika do sika twese ni.
Yeah.
Na fe na ube release ya. Wan hwe yo beko aduro so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, and I can tell you my experience.
Tell me. I want to know. Because it's a sister.
What you went no kind. One shall be
And
quite
I'm
juicy.
me for music and I'm from Konye.
You know what?
When I saw to the kind, I saw one shall be quite drew so.
Yeah, one share.
It's Bibi WOHO.
It means that someone incited you and
No.
Obi introduce Bibi
No,
Mao.
the frustration.
Okay.
A woman, no, you have no idea. Until all can say omo no woman na. Me person me twi wadwen just me nso me wo mu. And never bebre American make based on the experience.
Okay.
When it comes to releasing of hits in terms of movies, if I should mention my movies, me tell records are a wa. Obi ti ekiro beka say Drew, and people have even insinuated it to Bibi Sada.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
You've heard that before, eh? Film bit is a ghost tears. I don't know, excuse my language, your age. Yeah. But if you know the hits that Ghost Tears made in Ghana.
Yeah.
Send the news to
I had saying, I have premises.
Hot fork, no.
Hot fork is a later day.
You do.
Ghost Tears, midnight 12:30. These premises. No lie. Back to back every day for 1 month we showed Ghost Tears on these premises. Okay. I lie. What's a stepdad?
Hey. Yes.
So if I should mention my mouth, the records of my hits,
hits undoubtedly.
Yeah. But obiti actually, me can say hot for Ghost Tears, stepdad, and in those days, t-shirts were white. And Mr. Hackman, my partner, I can say t-shirts by then. So now I say election time was a BB. It's no t-shirt party t-shirts and also yen system near so black. And t-shirts black. Me kai the hot will be catching see I call working black. And you one street here dance.
Almost my way drone tin na mo
working black. So you're planning the kind of advert strategy the advert name. So be teach do see akoye duro. Meanwhile who, but if you understand the terrain, the audience, me kai see issue to film, there was a particular scene there, a beji Mr. Hackman said, no, this scene, don't direct it this way.
Okay, but okay, hold on a second for me. Let me take a quick break now.
Okay.
Na ya twaso. Ebusa fam pacho mama ye ntwa ye ho si makakra. Eba sisi ya. Okay, it was for Biribi Joe and Okoswa or Shay Kamasi streaming live. So I will Facebook in the studio. I had there. So great, and Sana, Yababa back. No,
Sevi, Kojo share me before you I say. Kojo say, Nyakupo mama nyom.
yes,
Nyakupo mama nyoma.
Nyakupo so manyum. So mas songs of Solomon or my David so.
Tubasi. Yeti han say ne o Nyakupo am obi nyoma no ko appear to so.
That appear to that Nyankopon to me for appear to so.
Nyakupo before bi so ade nya appear to. Appear.
That appear we bonsam.
Appear.
That be appear we bonsam.
Ya wo ni mu a mimi ni mu no.
Onua na e ka na asem no.
Chale.
Nyankopon fa no so ye nnwuma bebre wo hu. Eti nnwuma appear ye wo krom e nya Nyankopon.
Wo ka se nyame afa so a. Me accept kakra na nya appear.
Oh.
No, share gospel I'm banning.
But gospel and man in Kenya, talent no one. Nyankopon na de man. Allah na de man.
Appear record mu nyum da.
Oh yeah. Yes. You didn't cry. You featured where you knew.
Feature appear. Anyway, see Nyankopon afa so. Oh.
Nyankopon na ka pe.
To say Kewa, I think Kewa is, I think what
Yeah. It's a gospel artist.
I feel so great. Don't you think Nyankopon
See, no, music and Nyankopon,
regardless of
we have to put it in a different way.
Correct it.
A gospel musician is a gospel musician. But the moment you start singing gospel, no, let's just say, no.
Oh, that.
Okay, wait, let me come to you guys. I remember, I think, where was the first time I mean? I think, apart from Munyum Nana Meteno, Oluman my very first time I met Shiamono was at Colegono Beach.
Okay.
Many years ago. Many years ago. Now, my godfather, I bear them.
Oh, okay.
It's not Obabe perform. If you remember, he was on that.
Exactly.
And so me who.
Okay.
And me who say, not only singing but dancing so come.
Yeah.
But when say, with your talents, na more one. Definitely no. Be attractive, people trying to advise you and ask even a bit more managers.
Yeah.
It means you see this kind of occultism near ma almost say industry, you have to protect yourself. Hey, and I say yenko baby say na ma fame no I am more and I am bigger na be sikaba.
Yeah.
My experience bibi.
You see, in life, no, seminimoa. I know your lifestyle.
Okay.
Inti nkomo bi wa ha me no end. Uti ho me nim so siesie ho. Inti me hu wo kwan san ka say o ba TV tro chance siesie ho because me nim so siesie ho dada.
Right.
If you have a lifestyle, your lifestyle determines which category they will put you in. Okay. So if you are my friend, my manager, and you know I am very strong in my prayers, you would suggest prayer for me.
Okay.
Because I already believe in my prayers.
Right.
So, but if I'm going that direction already, you automatically can push me there. It's not that it's not there. I'm a strong Muslim. My father is an imam.
Okay.
Enti unimi bebo nkoma untimi and divert that from me because when they say we are built like that. Yeah, did you cry we are born by.
Yeah.
Even our dancers will testify to it. Yeah. We don't move to stage
without praying.
Praying. We have to hold. It doesn't matter whether you are Christian or Muslim. We hold each other and we prayed at least for 10-20 minutes because we are born. We are born like that.
I'm messaging Mrs. Yeah. I say you guys don't look like musicians, but we looking like footballers.
Yeah. So for where I'm coming from, no, whatever it is that is happening in the industry is happening. Yeah. But it depends on which category you are. So Ujidi say, I am weak, so I need a support. It's up to you. But if you are strong, wherever you are a traditionalist, a Christian, a Muslim, and you believe in wherever you are, you don't need somebody to advise you or somebody to take you somewhere. Okay. And that is one. Two, music is a talent. It has nothing to do with juju to make your head.
Yeah.
Our time, we had it tough because there's nothing like social media. So when you see kids jumping now, it's not their fault. That is how the system is. Nobody is waiting for nobody right now.
Yeah.
I will take, it took, let's say we are about 24 years now in the industry. But somebody, let's say like Olive the Boy, might be more famous now than me. Why? Because of social media.
Exactly. Because
at that time, I have to go from one region to another to give it to DJs to play.
Promote myself.
Yes.
And it takes Kumasi people a year, Christmas, before they can see me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because
I do understand.
That we don't have much television at those times. There are no TV stations. So, over
1 million.
The whole world have it. You might sit there and think that the boys want it quick. No, the world wants it quick.
Okay.
The world on its own is designed to move fast. And I mean, can say, you are saying no pen in them. You are saying pushing agenda no my.
Okay.
And everything is on our face.
Okay.
Right now, who television will feel, but you are locked on to your phone than television.
Exactly.
So, and a system our psyche and your gene, and they are too near my air cost on the daily basis. So I don't blame anybody that do anything that is weird, because the world is weird right now. Because something else will change.
Yeah.
What I say, you can get broke. And somebody can be big today, tomorrow he might, because of the social media and the system. So if we are the young time, no better compare this time now, it's not going to be fair. Because near my was this time, no, any young time, no, and the same. Do you get it? Things that is helping the music, things that is helping talent. Okay, say for instance, I have danced from National Dance Factory to Embassy Pleasure. Yeah.
Wow.
From Dance Factory.
But when it comes to your friend saying, when it comes to Ceciano, Obiti say endurance, it's a big star traveling the world. Why? Social media.
I think
Lloyd's and all those things. They are making money. Obiti Wabeka said, Oma for Drosu, no.
So I think, sir,
92.
Everything boils down to the global.
What is going on now?
Because more time, you guys are so good. Make our way say you are not good now. You guys are so good, but it takes a lot of physical effort
for you
promote your brand.
To promote it.
Unlike this one, who sakra will be to me a video the two na go viral.
The washroom crowd or baby crowd now.
I get it.
Let me just chip one my brother started, and my is so simple.
Yeah.
I just start basing like concept no doors.
Okay.
This conversation that we are having is too big, very huge.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't want to disrespect him. Yes. Sorry. I don't want to. Young fan say, as someone I can
Right.
Yeah, we believe there's some spiritual. Yeah. God himself is a spiritual. But we should not attach the Almighty to the industry, like what my father is saying.
Okay.
The Almighty. Oh, no.
I'm not your father, I'm your brother.
Bro. Thank you. So we are just fusing it because of some movement be our industry. I'm trying to say we all believe in Christianity, Islam, and other traditions.
Yeah.
Then one particular we I'm trying to say Christians in general, they are making it too obvious saying Yamino Eyaomodia. Onu na edi asem way by. Unko church, you don't believe in Jesus Christ, maybe you are not a God's son. Ama asem no echia. And God direct. Talent, pure talent has nothing to do with this that we are talking about. Yeah, there's a spirituality. You have to pray. Yeah, somebody has that evil eye who might let you, so you have to protect yourself. All those things, those branches are there. But why are we going to stage the thing? Say, I'm going to say, okay, now since baby I change juju.
Yeah.
Baby I industry no more. It's more than juju.
I didn't catch you.
Because
before I didn't catch you.
Being there who is controlling the social media itself now.
Yeah, juju on its own.
It's another deity. Very powerful. He decide you. Today he decide you. Omonombe decide.
And then when the
person that invented TikTok, the person that invented Snapchat, do you know what he worships?
No.
But we are on it.
Yeah.
and we are using it over. NDC is using it, MPP is using it, the church is using it, the Malam is using it, everybody is. But do we know what is influencing it? Do we know what is fusing it? near man edging, near man control you as because we be our baby here advert, right? How did it become so big? Did we sit and think about it? And him said, busum no awesome. We don't know. We don't want to know.
Yeah.
I remember when we went to release with Mr. Drew.
Right.
And your catcher said, hey, tell industry no time near Braille.
Mr.
Drew, as little as he is, or catch him say, almighty social media does the magic. Forget about everybody. No sabotage, nothing.
Yes.
Social media does the magic. Nobody can sabotage you. Let's release
yes,
it.
I tell you. Forget.
And it's true. Social media does the magic because every time we come crack to me because you ask us my boy Unyum.
Yeah.
So that's how the mafia work going on. But now the deity on its own is the social media.
Yeah.
So if you can, you want to deal with the social media.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I think social media platforms. There's no way. I'm saying, they can't control it anymore.
The speed that is going.
It has taken over the world. Now, Okan Bibi, and it's bringing me back to your second topic. No.
Yeah.
Oka said, more time. No.
Yeah.
Obi to me could cheers Yes, and it brings us to the second topic. No. Artists, no, be it actors say almost more managers.
Yeah.
Musicians so more manage idea. It is a must.
Yeah.
You fall off with a manager. You know, then there's something say altercations between you and maybe a manager. It's usually with the managers.
Yeah.
Ebi mutimi fall off. Now our music career no arise it.
Okay.
Then we can say bia who was that management it was not helping you.
Yeah.
But in Ghana here no you notice to say majority it say if it's 100% kwana beti maka say 70% omu free sa omu management team ni mu na akwa say omu
career no
above form.
Yeah.
This is to all of you. Anybody at all can
okay, you see,
can speak. What is the cause?
I'm happy you brought this because I'm happy to discuss my industry than adding it to Juju style.
Yeah.
Because what the problem we are facing is really critical than Juju stuff.
Okay.
We are in a country whereby the musicians, the creative act in general, have problems.
What are some of the problems since you are in it? What are
people decide your destiny. Few people that have the keys to your success decides how you see because music, you know,
how your talent will go.
Music, you know, musician, you are limited to Niema Obeye.
Okay.
Nyankupoma osa like talent, you know. Your own is go to studio, sing it.
Okay.
Not media bibra penny. Also nim where to pluck. Okay, oh, to say sana obi afra na 50 cedi. He's doing that because on him say the person has that talent, right? Until the pakono wo and help her, oh boss, buame. If he refuses to like
block the person,
open that door, that person is stuck.
Okay.
And he decides the person's fate at that particular moment because that person feels say, okay, una minimum pacho, family my way, na unborn mommy, and now family to show way so na unborn mommy. Into so 1 year, he's still there.
Yeah.
And I say, Abia, I have offended you in a way, and I've offended your friend. That is what is going on in Ghana right now.
Yeah.
I have offended you. So because I've offended you, you make sure I don't go nowhere.
Point of correction.
No, you.
It's not just in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole world.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
But Ghana, we're in Ghana because that is what we are facing.
Yeah.
International man.
That is what we are facing. This is it's very, very, very sad because a lot of artists we feel say there should be an organization that's really, really care for the stars. But I said,
I don't think we have those organizations. Just that
no, we don't. We have individual organizations, but we don't have a general board. Okay. Even general board have their choices. That is where we have we have the problem.
So in effect, no person which they say, and Cambom unity
and
creative industry.
There is no respect for the elders, like senior artists, like I mean,
because if you senior artists be Socrates, senior artists be wohonomu. I be at the time no or your hit.
Yeah.
And probably very relevant now.
Yeah.
But Ibiana young one be ababe overtaking, and of course overtaking is allowed.
It's allowed for
like
that.
we said, we rightly said, say social media no na the new revolution.
The new revolution, yeah.
Inti akwa say ono no feel say ono all hate no say ni senior no kwa so ebia me nua and the brana yanka your talent ni bom ni enye bibia.
It doesn't work like that. Ghana
not disrespect abi wabeka say there be
Ghana we are really suffering, honestly.
So what do you think? Sir, I don't know. And you say be a come ho, but there have been some few ones about air cry na yetimi yensu yate e we assume some musicians be your friend say be oh bra be two verse be e mame na ofili say or higher than e be a senior musician e be no those time no so you very relevant. Oh I think say those time no e friend say that was manual.
Yes.
This year and be automatic.
Wow. Because what we say na me
oh no
numbers game na bosses here.
Okay.
Game na 442 331 441 numbers. Ukita numbers no or be featuring.
Okay.
Or it's like what Mr. Drew that to us. If already we are is
mentor like
mentor that Obompire say one day you no be ejuma into ono there.
That is a different
Sadia, you can get it by saying yes, Sadia. If you want the person, the person have to check your numbers because it's a numbers game. The boss is here. Only numbers, no, numbers. And so he will not get anything from you.
But I mean, with what you're saying, no,
yeah.
You as a musician, do you think say that way I will see is it helping your industry?
No,
it's not helping. That's what we are.
That's
saying.
what we are saying.
The last time I checked. Davido nkola me say on your mobile human and say Davido is big
yes
in the world.
Yeah.
Those boys, from
Sweetheart,
anywhere.
Nigeria is organized than Ghana musically.
That's what we are talking
I think the boys were in Ghana recently.
That's why we are talking about Ghana, not Nigeria, because say Nigeria there.
Because of also my example.
They know how to pull.
Say Davido could also say na mo enyume na mo wa mo pese mo pe feature e wo me ho, but he didn't say that.
Yeah.
And don't you think say we should forget about numbers, because I don't think say that was what Davido told the boys, say their numbers and also the boys me numbers.
Nigeria assembly are different. Ghana assembly Ghana assembly.
Oba have a feature so.
But say obi share FBS. Now, I got the wrong persons. The person will just tell FBS, maybe we are not his favorite.
Yes.
He diverted.
Exactly.
That's our problem. There can we
don't love
each other. That in both music and movie, all like we are backstabbers. We don't want to go. They don't want you to go. They will make sure you will not go. So
okay.
Yes, why,
you remember so when we said Darko Vibes, or you'll be a mepening but Darko Vibes, you need to say or to on said that hit until the video
made him a hit.
Made him a hit. Into no, if within Yankasaya fraternity, no, we are more you the creative bosses, no, you are not able to bring this kind of unity amongst artists anymore. Then it means Ghana music, no, we will never get anywhere. Because they say, no, me, what I see is that Obi said Darko Vibes, our talent no be bia, but big art bia am feature no, Ghana. But David ebe feature no. Ansani yes, you say, oh, Darko Vibes ni, Mokolande no, or performing, and people are dancing because of the man Davido. You know, more creative. So what are you people doing about this particular situation? Here? Are you people going to put some workshop together, conference, bring all the big, the young, the upcoming together and preach unity, love amongst them? Is this something that it's on your mind?
Do you think it should be done?
I think so.
Okay.
I feel so.
Okay.
Because I think it will help.
Okay.
Because FBS, you say, by this time, you know, I love to promote peace and love wherever, you know, we are. See, the endurance, the Afronitas, and the rest, no, at least, no. Oh, and the Mumbrana, just said, Momu, seniors. Then a Mumbrana, and you move na about the Bibi. Social media.
They have started that.
What I say?
They have started that.
Me, I know you people can do that.
We already started.
boss is in the home.
Yeah, we started.
Okay, please tell us something.
What do you want me to tell you?
I want you to tell me, say, Ebia, Mona, where raise concern? Yansu ni adini yedi mu akotene. Inti no waka ne de ye be ye say the more year na said some of the artists are not complying. Then we will
shemra say established artists no omomwa new ones na
no it can't be
that. Say we are trying
to Shatawale ni militants.
Exactly.
And didn't it happen? It happened.
Yeah.
Nancy, I mean, who say Shatawale ne how do you call? Kunatsu say.
Yeah, that new guy. Yeah.
Shatawale is doing it.
Yeah.
So why are you presenting it as if it doesn't happen?
And
you didn't back. Stone Boy, any Ovi. Stone Boy, any Kevin Boy.
Yeah.
So why did you present the picture as if Ghana the BNC were Hansey, the Nigeria na
is? What I'm trying to say is say the Wokano.
What's is it strong man or
strong man? Yeah.
Sir, we can go on and it happens everywhere.
When are you people going to champion?
No. Say okay. No. There be any beef. No. Me ye din no. Oko ya absan ba betwe me ye nwie ho no. Okay, asem te se nya Ghana fo enye bi.
There be. Ghana fo no.
Woni baby amachi de free.
There be meaning baby free.
Yeah, there is one akwesi ampofo agye. And the name amachi dede.
Okay.
Inti enye nne. Ene sa nne metimi abobo artists bebre. Established ones no erezi yom. Esi there be ewa. Inti me enka ne se Ghana de yenye no ye. Me no ka say koso artists be brave one young ones.
This is an individual thing. They are kind of individual obligation.
Davido onye individual. Davido di okan ye onye individual.
Me patroti. So what I'm saying is that more creatives, no more fronting creative industry, the my young colano. I think say more preach here. What I am saying to preach
if the thing is happening, what should you preach again?
No, it's not running enough. Okay. We've been here when artists will sit down or be releasing your
Nigeria won't complaining.
A friend is saying,
what he has
I think Samini was on a show. Samini was on a show, and I think say there was
Kofi Kinata and yes, Samini
or the verse. Emma, I think one of the upcoming artists. I don't know the show. Yes, or he was on a show here, and I say artists no. Or kind of message crana. No, I'm on blue tick on fino. But I am talking in terms of the senior ones now. Making name no. Upcoming ones no. Feature.
Mrs. Samini and Kofi Kinata.
It's not enough.
What should they do?
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. It's not enough.
It's enough.
The way you presented the question, it's how you present it.
No. I didn't happen now. You are talking as if say it happened. Maybe even your friend is saying, "Sakodi."
Yeah.
A call is your friend saying, "No, no, no, yeah, feature be no." American.
Yeah. It's food. It's food. And it's been long.
Was it free?
No.
So there was.
Yeah, there was.
Was not free. In Timasa. And you man be sometimes you know. Yes. Now who bought the video? Anyway. Sometimes behind the scenes you don't know what goes on.
It's not free.
What you must hear. Most of the time there is business within the business. And on the face value, but there is a contract. Say, okay, and here there is this sponsor who goes in, pays the money, and you have an obligation. So obey CD for them.
So okay, some that's of what I was expecting you to say.
And some of them, because it's a bad design. Man, Ghana, Crampo, the idea won't say your friend is saying outsiders. I'm telling you, most of the features comes with payments.
Yes.
It's business.
Big one.
Especially Nigerians, they take money.
But who can send me to send you Ghana? Samini, your friend say, Kofi Kinata, I him not or charging us and all. No,
I don't
he
think that-
raised him.
Yeah.
There are all these artists I may mention.
Even
Stone Boy.
come from
and he-
Samini.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
I know.
aware of that.
You are aware that things are because I want to win.
Samini,
yeah,
you man here dance so much time. Gold House.
Me see, yeah, because I'm going to watch me.
Our
What
time.
can some chia seven? Masa, mama running Ghana down. So a bad is animal. Yeah, dear, papa. Make me do what
I
coach
like the
Kofi
fact
Sami.
that you are so proud of.
Yeah.
I
Me
like
say,
the fact.
I'm Rado.
Yeah.
Me say, I'm Rado. Nyom with one young girl about Akania. Office whom I'm Rado call Hoku whom girl no. And you want Matisse or Nene I record no Akania. I record no. I'm tempted to even lick that song. The song is so good. I'm Rado, the same I'm Rado. Any Abiyaima. Would say and you want. Just say, these guys are doing so well.
Yes.
They are supporting each other. It's not true, say, almost support to each other. I see them doing it with the young. Look, I'm Rado Numene Akania, dear or Yama Akania, or Ficha also. If you catch and said, no, that is what I heard. Said, no, who release here? Enko, Mame, me releasing now. That is Amrado.
Good.
Releasing for. What else do you want them to do? They are helping these new ones. Me, Mount Shatawale's experience. Okay. I'm looking at what he is doing for this young guy here, Oba. How did he meet him? I see social media. And then he picked him. They are doing it. But here, most of the young ones,
very true.
Most of the young ones, they almost look, they want it so fast and so quick that and then look, the sacrifice me dear Drew baby, I'm a Drew. Most of these young ones, no, they can't do it. They can't.
Of course not.
What do you move from one? What we hand say? Na me nanti from Bukum. Eba ehel. Eha.
Oba George Busumpe more.
No. I don't need George Busumpe is a later day guy or a young boy. Na me ba Mr. Hama Makoma nemo. At the end me ba be ni ebe suma suma me about 12 no mo call breaker. Ni gate na no this main gate yi. You abamu. Ni asuma suma me. Yes, mama, that is where I'll have the opportunity to sit with the then Mr. Hamanemo. Near Bonkomo, and near Mama Kokain at the library. Yeah. Nime bisa almost any tea, any moment Nima. That is how I learn. And then, Okaso Bikra Emra office. Crab no me prapra ho krama oma. Some of them they come to your studio to come and learn. And what do? When they come, they want to boss over you. If I tell you the kind of young ones I'm raising here, me see editors, 47, man, charge you be a 1 person. I raise them. I have 90 students who close from school and they come and they were sleeping in my studio. Omote, Kobirana.
Yeah.
I met Kobirana at the age of 14. Age of 14.
He's a very good producer and director.
Yes.
Very good producer.
I raised him like my son. These young ones, no, they won't do it. And near money is so easy, more and net to this point, say they want it so fast and so easy. They are the problem. Before said the young ones,
the younger ones
are the
problem.
problem.
Right.
And yet old ones, no.
Because I mean, give or take, old ones, they've seen it all.
Yeah.
They, you know, they started from somewhere. Yeah. When it was manual.
And you see, sometimes, ni audio mo femono, almost feel say, oh, punish you. But when you start training now, a drew baby obe.
Yeah.
When you start training, we do baby obe person a humanity. Ube corset so near see Gina now so who Gina Kakrebiano, but the cameraman will stand on his feet the whole day I will shoot to. When Gina was soon, Obi Basset so no Gina Kakrebiano Pacunyatanazo. Ukachen so Nina on Tiasie. Because the more Obijina who will get used to, when you get to your scene and you are standing behind the camera as the camera person, then you will understand the training our kum. But who didn't start here? I feel say. Anyway,
I get it. So great. Then let's go back to the main Yina me put it across now. How
me kind of cameraman sorry for you. Who was studio? Look at this guy. Who was studio? Hey, shoot since morning.
I think say managers falling out with artists no any chaos are ede eba no em say hanu so kwet bit me actually because no a producer could you ever bow so we've seen the likes of Shatawale and Bulldog. You know say where there's Wale there's this Bull is there. Now Onua is 5 and 6. Now at the latter part or at the peak of Shatta when it says success no, then they fall off. Okay.
And they came back.
Yes.
They fall off again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now.
And they never came back.
Yes. Now let's go to.
Never.
They will.
Never say never.
They say never. They might recover.
When they say ni Bullet, because we all remember say Bullet's Fano, you know, groomed her talent. She has the talent. Grooming, no. When they say.
Oma follow off.
Yes.
No.
Recently about news, Muse.
Oh no, they are still working.
They are still working.
She's no more on the
label. He's just the CEO now, and he has employed a manager.
Wendy has employed a manager.
No. Bullet is the CEO,
okay.
The one financing her,
okay.
And he has employed another manager. He was doing 2 roles at the same time. He was
but there was a little
conflict.
misunderstanding.
That one we hear
yes.
for social media. I don't know if it's a plot or something.
It's not true.
No, but Wendy spoke about it on an interview. I'm talking based on Wendy's interview. I'm and yes, social media. Social media.
I'm talking based on because I know.
Because you know, yes, of course.
Because there's nothing
we've
there.
seen that one.
Yeah.
Recently, so yati say, ohima message so akwache koka misunderstanding. Ninyina misunderstanding, and I think say sometimes. Let me leave it for Socrates. Me person me mpacho Socrates. And then a course between artists. What are some of the things into multi falling off? Without thinking about the business aspect of it. So, nipa na sem krampo na. Why don't you consider say nipa no it's a talent no ebia the business part of it is making money. Why don't you maybe swallow your pride and then deal with the person business level? Must we add emotions to everything? Like me because me if I'm managing you are bringing money to my company.
My check me home kakra.
Yes.
Must you add emotions to it?
Must we add emotions? Be it I can't say Ebia. You go and dance and then we are making money.
Emotions, so you must. I think now because you are human being. You have feelings.
Yes.
I don't know if it's
and you can't sort it out.
It's a love. You fall in love with your work.
Good. And you can't sort it. You can't sort it out.
Sometimes
continue.
Sometimes what you want and what I want become a small conflict. That's the problem.
Okay.
We are all building up. We are building up something. This is our dream. We want to achieve this. When you reach that part, I have a wife. I have children. And that's
no problem. Okay.
Because after we finish here, me akoda me yiri chen. And me make a say, and I will call interview no. And we kasa dodo. Say I also kasa dodo.
Okay.
You see the punchline?
Right.
And I have a children, and I say, daddy, why? And say, wait, it will shine.
Okay.
You see? So that's where the problem starts. But I started first time, and yeah, maybe scanty. But after the thing have
reach a peak.
Na family has started, na choices has started. So definitely feelings, I don't know if I'm making sense.
You are making sense.
There's a lot of things to say about that.
About that.
And Sisiano, na first meet now, I will not talk because he's a spokesman for FBS.
Yes.
But Sisiano, Mira catch him say. You see, yeah.
But you from Titino,
but from Titino, a design say, you talk for FBS.
Yeah.
Say, Bano say, this is your job.
Right.
This is my job. For the team, we understand. You are number 11. I'm a goalkeeper. But because you see, I could do something.
So I fear no.
I fear now be something starts.
Charlie, I like you.
Thank you, boss.
But question no be say emotions no me pa cho. Ebra nyankopon say we are say. At the end of the end say any emotions.
Tie. Nyankopon was not a musician. Emotions they I'm basing it on the
Nibufu ye.
Yeah.
Nibufu.
So quick.
Emotions. So quick. Ubufu e dey ni mo.
Emotions can be either negative or positive.
So quick. Me no, I'm basing mine on. So who feel it?
Nibufu anko. Owi no si menu me.
Akaye ya na nibu anfusu e.
Owi no si menu me ho.
Any emotion driven.
O si owi ye no. And see when no ho say obo nipa
ai
nje anya emotions na me nipa no who baby me say
I'm saying it in this context.
Okay.
Make sure say
okay
say me Socrates ejuma so Socrates o tiete mgu nipa sododo no, I'm giving an example,
but me so for the records no me tiate mo when I'm working with you. No.
What's the example?
My example.
You use Kojo.
Okay, okay, me Kojo here Juma. Na Kojo FBA or manage my talent. Mame, and through the connections and I said through the ideas, no, my talent is seen everywhere. I'm making the money. But one thing about Kojo, they said, Kojo tiete mgu so dodo. Ye woni pe mko abeti me tiete mgu so. I'm speaking for myself. Me looking at how I obwa me for my talent not to go there. I mean, yes, I don't think say just Kojo floss kitwa we into no. Make I say me free Kojo label so and I say me free Kojo management out.
When it's still coming.
Me Pierre na matonsium.
When it's still coming. And your kitwa is still repeating. Where?
You see, some of
can't that particular thing can't it be solved if indeed you are really making or getting something from that place? Can't it be solved? Must we attach emotions to everything?
Yeah, the amount.
The canning no boils down to who a real manager is.
Right.
And how you see a talent. And then how obey to me and nature a talent. You name him say talents one or the other, we always say they are stubborn. We would say we are very stubborn.
Oh.
But
That's
it takes a manager. It takes a manager to control you.
Yeah.
Yes. I've worked with talents who are seriously stubborn, but it takes somehow to manage them. Many talent I juma on a set so no I saw not in head for na to apon juma to the car oko.
So unya
you need to have somebody who can really control that ego in them. All of them have egos. Like you rightly said, when they are not growing or almost early stages, you don't see those egos coming up.
Yeah.
And they also feel that of fans, they have the numbers, they are getting the attention, the women are coming, they have the money.
Must you bring the women in?
Of course, it's a key.
Very necessary.
and the men too are coming.
Yes, and the men are coming when it comes to the women and all that. Ego rises.
So me a very good talent. I mean, I'm very good at hosting a TV show, but men are not coming.
No, but if we pick your phone right now,
the men are coming and they say,
so Opa dating now, Opa.
Socrates, I can't see white ones.
White ones me.
Mama found copy to
So, say ego ne bar.
Right.
You need somebody to control it.
Yeah.
And as when you be so in control sa ego now, the same person will fall.
Yeah.
So there are two things you have to do because all cost running no the nyama asesa. All so there are other people influencing him or her.
Yeah.
That may you're much better than this particular person.
Right.
Okay.
And we have seen examples of that where people have left their old guns who were training them, holding them on, and they've left them to do other people because they think that honor omobenya correct things that they want to do, but they will fall and they will have to come back to you again because una winning no. So when I mention into no, so we a manager, you need to understand who you are dealing with, and yes, our part there a bit hard kakra, and in our system, that is the problem we have.
Okay.
There are few of them are omunya sa quality no any sa botre no when it comes to a talent within the space. Senya sa party I want to meet any artist, whether musician, whether actor, whether or a painter or whatever. Ube bre kakra. So on a mention no. Into no a very again one thing that they seem not to be doing is the fact that ye koye nimuno as I see and we say them mra eto eye adwuma na ho bebre na fam mra nto ya fano family and friends and ye da ye adwuma na fiti en kwalabre mu enti nipa ni nyini na nke so hu nyansa se ese so ne netena se na on ne to nkrata so na hu sese bio ade na ye ne sisi abeye business enti no sei ni ye no yenye ne sa inti omenyini na eboka kudu baby na obi de krata ba betu na anim no a different thing man. He's like so all this while I'm working with this person, this is how it is. I've heard musicians stars saying say we are many year adwuma no crown ontumi manage me biom wa bro no so so na mention wa bro ono abro into afi ono no o control manager no ono no chire the manager no enye. Now when they do that for a long time, you have a problem. If you have a presenter, a host, a musician, or somebody who tells the producer what to do every single time, and not the vice versa, or the two of you gelling, you have a problem. Right. Like he also said, and that is critical. Say, you know, talent in you know, what you should know is that talent has a stake in seeing all of us grow. Managers in the Brenano forget the fact that talent no sebe mu nyansa almost omo de boa. It is a talent so be kwa kobonyom. O say atare we no be she. Manager no feels that I'm the manager. No, don't wear this one. What you should know is that on only the no the year adwuma no, a spiritual talent and the feeling of what he wants to do. If he says I want to cut my hair this way, you can only suggest. But you can't tell him boldly or her that don't do it. Okay. You have to do it in such a way that, oh, Charlie, it go nice. But this one, it be like, if you give him just light one, it go be. You have to manage it. But so what channel no atari on shiny shoe on shiny sandal. No, make you know wear this one. Me, I they tell you say where be your money. Hey.
So me say no. Come me bring me one say.
Dabi, bring one say. When you didn't tell bring one say.
Are you me?
Dabi, Elisa who at manager as a what say ono no okasa no. Ono so the when they wake up and write those words that they come together with no. A spiritual. Yeah. Music is spirit. Movie writing is
I'm not spiritual and I say
oh yes.
Obi a trigger baby.
Also onyi dem baby into no okay. So enya spiritual a untie nyuma emove. Enya spiritual a anka ye monyu mu bi nkɔhye gotem embu nipa e wo gotem. Enya spiritual a nkobi nkɔtena se enka nkyerɛ say.
So can say ejimi.
Yes, but you see, emotions, obi ngina stage, no being ngina form ho ensu like a ton so.
Yeah.
I didn't think a ton so. Do you understand?
We feel it. We're calling the spirit.
Thank you. So, they have a sense of something that they are bringing to it. You just manage the situation. For instance, if you have too many Sebio or Babetanance and Sensi Ho, those are the things you need to manage. You need to manage. I'm not saying stop. Manage. That's the word we are using. Manage.
Because that's why you're a manager.
Exactly. Manage it. Find a way of doing the thing right. But so when yes, I now be your ego. Listen, on no tia
yeah.
That is what you should know.
Yeah.
And there also ye no so na say be a man de ko na ni masikana so but ye nyina na ye yes adwuma no.
Yes.
So when I mention so we need to find a way of doing it. Yeah. But quick one to the issue of say you're born kwalane and all those things. The other side of it, in painful news, you see a bro. If you so dim kwalane need too much.
A bro a day. Like an English word for it.
And your tree program, you know. Oh, come bro, for no say I don't get you.
Yeah, kind of bro.
A bro no mean tia see what tree.
A bro.
Wow.
Aha, into no.
Unti a bro, be do a bro.
Selfish.
I won't say people use it all the time. Mean tia see.
Selfish.
Aha.
Good. It be a selfish. It be so
selfish. Person kuminya.
And I'm greedy.
Well, it's a mixture of selfish and
a mixture of because a bro is bigger than selfish anyway.
So, Bebre now so feel say omo ye nkwala nti no.
Wickedness.
And your wickedness, you can be kind of
wickedness is modern.
But it's like that. A bro is something like
yes,
that.
Intentionally doing things.
Doing something. Yeah.
It be so
minimum woman chiremo.
Oh, so me nyetri ni o. Di twi ni bi wo ha na me ntia ase. Ye pon mo man. Ya me na me mfafo na omo so omo titwi papa na omo so omo.
So, it be so
because me ko foka abro ni be yi, abro ni be yi. Na me say explain ma me no say bia. Say witchcraft.
No, any witchcraft. It be ma nkwala ne feel say sebio because or no a senior ninti no. Most of the things na nkwala ne ye no, they take it with their left hand by force. If you take the back, most of the songs that the Mpemfone to be now are taken from Nkwalano. Technically, they take it from them and they are like, me, I will do the thing for you, make the thing hit. And on the day, copyright issues come, and the point is that you have even registered a song in your name.
Hey.
Yes, people are doing it to these same kids, and they'll still tell you that you need to serve. What kind of serving is that?
Joseph serving.
Boma Suma Brahma, Prame, Sankache, me saying I should be serving. Is that what it is for you? So most times in Kolano, if you talk to them, they also tell you that side of that whole thing. A big musica with the aim of Bebwao and all that, but one and they will tell you, say, you for serve. Me, not the time they will Socrates, now with the holla. Or if they holla for Socrates in time, don't be saying for holla for this time. Just as FBS is saying, one at a time, we're just paying money and all those things. Now it is just me and Kobe. I hope you might just do it from here. I am done.
Yeah.
In team Penfono so who say, don't what they young Kwalano, and no be and I said you, Amma and Kwalani Bino, ain't to me near this somewhere. And Kwalani more nice, music, nice scripts. In Penfono J script, in the name of Usa into their train, ye that can't near Jiffy or Munchens, I no more use. And when you use it, Nkwalani so name copyright issues, who using or say, oh, this is my song, this is my song, but Sike if you move bang no, so sometimes they should also be blamed for that.
That's a good job. Now, speaking of featuring ye Nkwalano, the money Afronita Odogu.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things. There are a lot of things in the pipeline. Yes, let's talk about it.
We taught her to sing. Yeah, we put it. See, we have. When we came back from London, we realized our side like we don't have much people doing that. Until we feel say line it will go off. Yeah. So when we saw Mr. Drew, we were like, okay, if Mr. Drew is doing what we are doing, why don't we team up and bring a hit? So we did it and it worked. So after Mr. Drew, when I looking like, okay, then if Mr. Drew has done it, and Mr. Drew had my idea, then who is next? We have to then switch to the dancers because the musicians, we didn't see anybody who is trying to like sell the dance the way we want it. So we checked the musicians. So we saw Afronita was like, okay, Afronita, our talent, she can she can dance and all that, but we don't know anything about music, like in her career. We don't know if she can sing. So I told my brother, I said, listen, this is what we're going to do. We go with Afronita and then train her to sing instead of just singing and giving to her to dance. Yeah. So at least it will let them, the rest of the dancers, also know that they can't like stay dancing for. We were dancing for Slim Basta for some time, and then we move. And today, we are not rich, but it's okay. Yeah. So at least she also can do it. She has the followers now and everything. So I approached her. And you were like, I've never been to the studio before. I can't sing. I was like, no. I said, don't worry, you will do it.
We know how
so
to
far as you can dance, you can do it. It's possible. Yeah. So it's like, are you sure? I invited her to the studio. Oh, but no, didn't mommy buy it. Do you understand? You see, God being so good, ni mommy. Okay, let me just say, the man, forgive me, I want to say this on air. Ni mommy see, ono onyim ni bano. Of bonfire catcher, me say, me bawi, me pese, me wona onye nim to ni.
Like he wanted.
That is what the prayers of the mother.
Mother.
Enti, all na all son was inyami. Let's be catcher say, akola we say on to nyumo. What I say. Enti, when the issue of she singing came, the mother was so happy, so she came like,
her original prayers.
This is my prayers. This is what I want. This is what I want.
Pray for the dance.
This is what I want. So if it's possible, and we said it's possible, within an hour, we're done with the song.
Wow.
Yeah. She and her father were with the studio.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is not the first song. We did one song that we didn't bring it out.
Okay.
That song, I did it mainly for her. I wanted her to come out. But I realized I can't finance it. So I said, okay, let my management, that is McNeil Music, big up. We wanted our management to produce it. So we said, okay, we will feature you on our song. So when you have exposure, then we will release your own single. Okay. So that's how it goes. And it's like magic.
And yes, based on that, the singing, how did it go? I mean, you hearing her sing, how will you rate it?
It's excellent. You see, one thing me say, so Onimasa, you are 70% already a musician, because the rhythms are already in your head. Yeah. And trust me, if you can record the steps of dancing, already is a music.
Oh, okay.
So we know, and we've been into it for, you see, there's a hidden thing about every year that people don't know. We are very good in composing music. If you go back and listen to our songs all has meaning and it has storyline. Because of where we are coming from. From our Islamic school, they teach us how to sing, they will force you to sing, they teach you the chords, everything. So we knew that before coming into the limelight. Yes. So that thing is there. Ask Afrodita, she did not sit in the studio. Original Mike, no, she delivered. Because we did everything for her to just listen and do it. Yeah, which is no, because she didn't believe it, how it's going to be. So that is the whole thing. See, it wasn't that bad, it wasn't that hard, because we feel, say, our exposure and all that. Yeah. So all we need is to just fuse in our understanding of music in her head, and it will just go.
And in fact, it did a
yes. Ghanaians were surprised, like, Afrodita,
they are not
how?
They asked yesterday or last week. Yeah. They were asking her, she was on. And
they should wait for the next one. They'll be surprised.
I can't wait because I'm going to bring you and Afronita.
No problem.
Yes. All right.
Thank you. But before we go, with the creative acts, like you're in musicians, I want to plead to the industry. Yeah. You see, Nigerian for no DNM too much. Like they have gone. And it was an agenda said they want to promote Afrobeat. They want to promote the image of Nigeria to go to the international. Yeah. Let's have an agenda. Ghana, up to now, your new agenda. We should have an agenda. Say, we want Ghana music to reach a level. Not an artist on particular.
Not individual.
Not I may say Shatawa Lenko and I may say Stomba Lenko. And because we don't know who Nkwalana Ebanu Krapa are multi-talented, sing some of the big arts. Yeah. So we should have an agenda, say, we want to lift the Ghana music to a certain level.
We want to raise the bar.
Whether it's a kid, whoever it is, they should open every door for the person to reach to that.
Who opened the door?
The media.
Media.
The multimedia, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The institutions that are supposed to do it.
Yeah, the multimedia. Because what I'm saying is the social media.
Which institutions?
Okay, right now.
Yes.
Okay. Institutions. Are you aware we have something we call the Creative Art Agency?
We don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. It's an agency that seeks to help shape, focus, give the agenda for the creative arts industry in this country.
So what will they do?
They will help them.
How will they help? What kind of help?
Oh, that's what I said.
Okay.
They will give them that direction. They will give them that focus. They will give them that agenda. If they say that, okay, to this we're going to do her life, these are the plans that we want to do.
No, he's talking about, wait, Mpacho. He's talking about an upcoming artist.
Yes.
No, not upcoming.
Not
See,
upcoming.
I said
Looking at
we
the
should
focus,
have an
the agenda
agenda.
we should have.
For the Ghana music as a
no,
whole.
Mpacho, Niame Beb no say Ubiba, young one Biba.
Even if it's a young one, I said, because what we realize is the shows.
Remember, we have to agenda.
Oh.
We have to agenda.
This is the one that will benefit us.
Okay. Let's do it. You have 1 minute.
Okay. What we are saying is, you see, it shouldn't be like every time say show Biba, it's only the big acts.
Okay.
Because that is the thing. And it's becoming boring. Outsiders know, they want to see new things. They want to know Ghana, we are serious bringing out something.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, say, old ones know, or mobile hit too. But then, do you understand? People are playing music. People are trying to study. We should have an agenda, say, we will put platforms to
platform.
Yes. Say, an only good manager, only show Biambo. And there me, I just saw that they are doing show at Independence. I was like, whoa, am I in Ghana? Because there's no mechanism to feel like FBS come and perform.
Who are your managers?
Anyway.
Managers are not supposed to be scouting for this.
This is a broad.
If it's a national program,
programmer.
Every artist in Ghana should come.
No, if it's a national program, then we should have a conscious effort to know that and get them on board.
But the artists on board.
Always one way. That's what we are saying.
And it is monotonous. It is monotonous.
The artists there.
Tell us.
Macasio from Tamale.
From Tamale.
Is even here.
Okay, what about Macasio? Why main artist or more also?
Me say, Papa, me pacho. Was it time in?
So it's a national show, right?
Yes,
It will be the one.
Oh, okay. All right. Ebushanfo Madam Wasi Bebre.
Me so me da yakwenye me pese me chia honorable Afenyo Markin.
Okay.
And honorable Lydia Hal Hassan. Yes. Me da omu nyina and Patrick Boama. So Jerry Ahmed me chia omu nyina.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Okay, Ebushanfo ansa na ebe wrap up no na me de asida ema nkofo ma so yasle me de adwumedi and platinum packs, reflow sanitary pad, out insecticide spray, any darling lemon drink, and XYZ red wine. Me make up any material so Miss Neat Beauty Studio. Nama accessories so from Genius Arena. Ewo Instagram, any other social media platforms in na ya wrap it up no na odogu video no so are you ready eno na ye de betwitwa ye na ase na fe de aka no ye de akowie e wo night club eje bushafo ye mfa ntum sisi a makramu.